Well, more than 47,000 Mariners fans made a whole lot of noise for an 11-plus inning game that ultimately ended up in a loss. Now the challenge is to make sure that they don't go down 2-0 in the American League Division Series and have to travel back to Detroit to face the Tigers at their place. Mariners manager Dan Wilson, he says they know that challenge very well, having done so a whole bunch of times during the regular season, and they know that they have to respond.
Yeah, one of our strengths is bouncing back, and we have to do that. And Skubal is a guy, obviously, that we have seen a couple of times this year. He's thrown the ball well in Cleveland, and we got to come out tomorrow and come right back at him and bounce back. And our guys are good at that. That's what they do, and I think we'll be ready.
Now, the two bright spots offensively for the Mariners were, of course, the only two players who got a hit, Raleigh and Julio Rodriguez. Julio actually ended a 24-year postseason drought of getting a home run with that leadoff blast in the fourth inning. And Mariners manager Dan Wilson says they're going to need more from Julio.
The way he approached tonight, hitting the ball, right center area there for the homer, and then you being able to use right field, at a different time. That's we've talked about that a lot with Julio. That's where he's at his best, and being able to use the whole field and being able to drive the ball the other way, that's a really good sign.
But let's face it, the Mariners are going to need way more contributions from other players in their starting lineup, not just Raleigh and Julio Rodriguez, to try and get a win in Game 2 when the Tigers pitch their ace Tarik Skubal on the mound. In T-Mobile Park, I'm Noah Schmick, SWX.